Really quick, Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Y'all know what it is. Back talk some Detroit Lions football really quick, and it seems that Le'Veon Bell has failed to come to a deal at the franchise tag deadline today, July 16th, with the Pittsburgh Steelers. His agent said they done with the Steelers, and there's also some rumors that he might sit out the first half of the season. And next year he's unrestricted free agent. And as Lions fans, we talked about trading for him this offseason. He was a topic of discussion on this page and many other threads and articles and situations across Detroit football, Lions, One Pride Nation. My question is just a question. I give my opinion on it. But after I ask the question, you can pause the video and comment. And I'll try to get back at you at my soonest convenience. But I do read them. Once I'm caught up, I do run another page. That page is a little bit hectic. This page is coming to be hectic as well, too. Should the Lions, if the running game doesn't get together this year, or whatever it may be, they need a workhorse running back, after this season, and, running back is still a position of need. Should the Lions pursue Le'Veon Bell, And Le'Veon Bell is asking for like $15 million per year. The Lions have plenty of cap. I think all the dead money and dead weight is off for the cap next year from what I read in the past. They should have enough cap to do it. And I know it would depend on the season, how the season would go. Let's just say we had a solid running game this year, and we did very, very well. It was formidable. We picked up short yardage. We was effective in the red zone. And it was an above average, let's say, solid B running game. Let's say that's what we shooting for. And Kerryon Johnson was a good back, and Theoretic did well, and Blunt did good. And we know Blunt contract is up at the next year. Should we bring on Le'Veon Bell for $15 million or whatever his stock may be at the time? And it's really predicated on how he looks next year, or how physically he looks once he decides to play. But I'm always about upgrading. If I can get one of the best 1-2 running backs in the league, and I can get him to Detroit, get him back here in the Metro Detroit area or in the state of Michigan, because he played at Michigan State. Shout out to the Spartans, even though I hate them. And we will talk Spartan football as we get closer to college football as well. And I have an announcement to make for my college football heads coming up in the next couple days or maybe a week or so. So be on the lookout for that announcement as well. But anytime you got to upgrade with the best player, he's still physically good. And Le'Veon Bell, I'm not 100% sure how old Le'Veon is. But, it depends, man. It definitely depends. But if he looks still good and he still could play, I'm probably down with the cause bringing Le'Veon in, man. Yeah, man. I'm probably still with bringing Le'Veon Bell to the Detroit Lions. And if you get him for not giving up no assets, and obviously LeGarrette Blount will be off the books next year, possibly Amir Abdullah will be off the books next year, and you can form a 1-2 punch with Kerryon Johnson and Le'Veon Bell, I'm all for it, man. Stafford window ain't getting no bigger, man. You can get Stafford a guy like him and the weapons that he got already. And I know it's a big point of emphasis to sign Golden Tate next year as well. I don't believe Golden Tate is going to break the market, so you can get him at a bargain deal, unless he has somewhat of a monstrous year. But slot receivers are a dime a dozen in the league now. I know it's not many like him who can stretch the field still a little bit at his age and play underneath and could be a great possession receiver underneath and get yak. But the Ryan Switzers, the Cole Beasley, the Cooper Kupps starting to become a popular position. Jarvis Landry, starting to become a dime a dozen position. So I definitely would bring in Le'Veon Bell. I just spend the money. It may be on a 2 or 3 year deal, front loaded deal, with no risk on the back end. But he's too good to pass up, man. Too good to pass up. But if he have a shaky year, or he get injured or something this year, or whatever it may be, if there's any questions about his health, I ain't paying that much. But if he find a dandy, and you still think he can play, still think he got it, I can't pass him up. But it's Motor City Sports Talk. Let me know what you think. Should Lions pursue Le'Veon Bell in 2019 offseason? Depending on what the Lions running game look like, and depending on how healthy Bell is coming out of next season, because he is rumored to sit out the first 6 games or 8 games due to the situation. So. His character issues with the marijuana and the injuries every now and again, but so he seemed to be more durable the last couple of years as well, other than that Miami Dolphin playoff game a couple of years ago. But don't forget to share the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know we go live and drop that heat. And we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that's in the description. We gone.